together in the qualifying races, and we've been in the same qualifying races, and with the 8 in the shootout and in practice. So it's it just all depends on where you wind up, what line you wind up in, how your car's running. And today, starting so far back, it'll probably change throughout the first part of the race.
Okay, this gentleman here.
What kind of burnout are you going to do when you win?
I had trouble with the burnout yesterday. The tires were so wore out and slick that I couldn't get up the banking. So I was stuck on the apron. I couldn't even get off the apron. So I can come up with something new hopefully today.
Oh yeah.
Hi Kevin, what track is your favorite track?
My favorite track is Bristol. I grew up on a racetrack in California and just kind of like the short track. I like any of the short tracks, but Bristol's my favorite.
You probably won't answer this, but is Junior going to be your partner?
I will see how it shakes out.
Hey Kevin, how you doing?
Good.
We were sitting outside of turn 2 yesterday, and we heard you and your pit crew talking, and somebody got you a little upset there. You wanted some more room. Who was that?
I can't remember. There's one thing I've learned in racing, that you have a short memory. Admittedly, anyway.
Hi Kevin.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
What's your question?
She's wanting to say hi.
Oh, okay.
Hi Kevin, what do you think of the car tomorrow?
I think for the driver's aspect, I think that the safety part of the car is definitely a step in the right direction. Obviously, the competition-wise, from a driving standpoint inside the car, it doesn't really drive a whole lot different. I think that the biggest thing to know is how is it going to race when we get around traffic and get around other cars, and what's going to happen to the splitter if you have an accident and run off the banking and rip it off, or if you back into the wall, how long is it going to take to put a new deck lid on? There's just a lot of competition questions that we don't really know about until we get into the race and understand what we need to do. So I think they started with the safety first, and from there we'll just make the car better every week.
Hey Kevin, I was just wondering how you feel about the red and gold versus the black and gray.
Well, I think for me it starts a new chapter in my career, and with such a huge company as Shell and Pennzoil to come along and be supportive of everything that we do at RCR is something that we're really excited about, and gets us to a lot of places that we couldn't be a part of before. So the activation and the process that they've gone through in such a short amount of time is just fun to be a part of.
When you win today, are you going to come around to the super stretch for or not?
If I win today, I promise I'll come back unless we're out of gas.
Come around.
Alright, I can do that.
I know like when I'm on 95 at 80 miles an hour, this wind blowing like this, I go like this. Are you accustomed to that, whether the wind's blowing or not, or is this wind going to take y'all and do like this?
Well, the biggest thing is just the direction of the wind, and when you're getting in the corner, sometimes like yesterday getting into turn 3, it would take the car longer to turn than it would with no wind. So we got to keep in mind what direction's the wind blowing, and you can't really adjust your car. You just have to adjust your driving style for that. Most of us aren't smart enough to pay attention on the racetrack to notice our cars moving around. So we're all a little bit out of our minds, I think. So at least watching the truck race, I thought, man, these guys are crazy. Why do they do this?
When you were told you were going to replace Dale Earnhardt after he got killed, how'd that feel?
We're a long ways past that, so we're looking at doing things today. We try to look forward and not look back. So we're excited about where we are in our place and with our team.
Got time for a few more questions? Just a couple more.
Would you please sign my car? Mine too. I say that.
Bad question. I wish I could.
Kevin, I know you're not a media fan, so we really miss having see you a lot after the races and stuff. Is there a reason that we don't get to see you as often as other drivers, other than the fact that we know that you're not, this isn't your forum?
Yeah, well, we just do our thing and try to stay under the radar as much as we can and go out and race, and hopefully our race cars do the talking for us.
Thanks, you rock.
Hey Kevin, impressive win yesterday. What's the odds on running a full Busch schedule in the future?
Probably not very good. We've kind of spread the Busch races out into 26 races this year, and we're going to run some truck races and just try to help Chevrolet and their Silverado kind of get back where they need to be on that program. So we're just going to kind of not put any pressure anywhere on ourselves other than the Cup car and just run the rest of the races for fun. So I don't know that we'll do the Busch thing anytime soon. I'm not going to say never, because I said I'd never do it again in 2001. So right now we're going to concentrate on keeping pressure in one spot in the Cup car.
Okay then, on that note, Kevin, no one has ever won both races in the weekend at Daytona. Are you ready to go out and do it? Yeah!
We're excited about today. Appreciate everybody's support and everything that you guys do for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Let's see if Kevin